Hello, and welcome to our video about the plant cell. First, let's talk about the plasma membrane, which is also known as the cell membrane. The plasma membrane is a semi-permeable phospholipid bilayer with embedded proteins. The cell membrane allows nutrients into the cell and protects it from its surroundings.
Next, we will explore my nucleus. The nucleus stores genetic information. In the nucleus, DNA is housed and transcribed into RNA. The nucleus is made up of the nuclear membrane, nuclear pores, nucleolus, and chromatin. The nucleolus synthesizes ribosomes.
Now let's move on to ribosomes. Ribosomes carry out the nucleus's commands through mRNA to synthesize proteins. Ribosomes are found in two different locations in the cell. Bound ribosomes are attached to the endoplasmic reticulum, and free ribosomes are suspended in the cytosol.
Let's take a look at the rough and smooth endoplasmic reticulum, or ER. The ER is a large component of the endomembrane system. The endoplasmic reticulum is an extensive network of flattened sacs and tubules. Let's get a little more specific and go into the types of ER. There is a rough and smooth ER. The rough ER contains bound ribosomes and produces vesicles of protein. The smooth ER transports lipids and is used for detoxification.
Now let's move on to the Golgi apparatus, which is known as the UPS of the cell. The Golgi apparatus modifies, sorts, and ships cell products from the ER. First, the Golgi acts like a receiving dock for transport vesicles produced by the ER. Then, to add its membrane and contents to the receiving side, a vesicle fuses with the Golgi sac. After, the products are changed as they move through the sac. Finally, the vesicles depart from the Golgi apparatus.
Now let's discuss the central vacuole. The central vacuole stores vital chemicals and acts as a trash bin. This helps the cell grow by absorbing water and causing it to get bigger.
Now let's explore the mitochondria. The mitochondria are organelles that carry out cellular respiration. The mitochondria takes in oxygen and releases carbon dioxide during the transformation from food to ATP. The mitochondria has two internal compartments. First is the intermembrane space, which is the area between the inner and outer membranes. Then there is the mitochondrial matrix, which contains DNA, ribosomes, and catalase enzymes.
Let's move on to the chloroplast. The chloroplast makes glucose using light energy. This is known as photosynthesis. The chloroplast is enclosed by an inner and outer membrane. The compartment inside the inner membrane contains a thick fluid called stroma. Thylakoids are a network of interconnected sacs that are suspended in the stroma. The thylakoids are the chloroplast solar-powered packs. This is where the green chlorophyll molecules in thylakoid membranes trap solar energy.
Next, we will take a look at the cytoskeleton. The cytoskeleton provides structure and support for the cell along with movement. This holds the organelles in place. There are three main kinds of fibers that make up the cytoskeleton: the microtubules, intermediate filaments, and microfilaments. Microtubules are the thickest kind of fiber. Microfilaments are the thinnest in thickness, and intermediate filaments are in between in thickness.
And last but not least, let's discuss the cell wall. The cell wall provides extra protection and provides the skeletal support that allows plant cells to stand upright on land. The cell wall consists of fibers of cellulose embedded in other polysaccharides and proteins. The cell wall is the thickest layer, but doesn't totally isolate cells from each other.